This is Jennifer, CEO of PerfectHairCollection.com and your visionary of the Perfect Hair Collection Distributor and Consultant Program. And I am super stoked to have this training because this is my background, marketing. And we are going to talk about how you can market yourself as well as the product. This is an amazing program. This program is so different than many distributors and consultant hair extension companies. Many of the other wholesalers, they don't give training on how to sell the product. They just have you purchase product. And we are really big on you knowing not only about the product that you're selling, the descriptions and details of the product, but also knowing how to market yourself as well as the Perfect Hair Collection brand. So, number one, you have to start with yourself. You are your own billboard. I'll say it again. You are a walking billboard for your new business. This is your business. I am only the visionary of Perfect Hair Collection and the Distributor and Consultant Program. I am not your CEO. I am not your boss. I'm only the visionary. So you have to take a lot of pride into building your brand around yourself. And doing so, you will see your product move at a much faster rate. So number one, you've received your launch kit and you've looked at all your bundles, you've looked at the different lengths, you understand the product and the training of the product. Now you have to, one, become your own walking advertiser. So whether you are a female or a male, you need to have someone that is wearing the product when you are in front of customers and clients that you are trying to get to purchase your hair. So for me, I walk down the mall, I go into the grocery store, and I get compliments all the time from women saying, wow, your hair looks so amazing. Wow, your hair is beautiful. I even get men stopping me and saying that. So if the first response is typically like, well, who does your hair? And, you know, I'm very open and honest that I wear extensions because I don't try to hide that. It is my business, right? So I'll tell them that, oh, this is my hair business. These are my hair extensions, blah, 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 blah. And typically they ask me for my card. So what am I kind of telling you here is being prepared. Always have, when you are trying to sell your product and get people to understand the quality of your product, is how you present your product on someone. So, ladies, gentlemen, don't have the girlfriend down the street to put your hair extensions in your hair and this track is showing and it's greasy and it's not curled right. If you're trying to get people to consider buying your product, you have to put on your best presentation of it. So you want to find a great stylist in your area so that they can be the person that you lean to as your expert if you're not already a hairstylist. And many of you aren't. I'm not a hairstylist, but I had to learn how to do my own hair, and I also always had to learn how to present my hair in a way that others would like it. So, number one, if you're a female, you need to put the hair extensions in your hair. If you say, oh, I'm not the type to wear hair extensions, but I still want to sell it because I see it's an opportunity, that's fine, but you need to have a daughter, a friend, you know, someone you're going to be working with, your partner, whomever, to wear the hair extensions when you are presenting your product in front of people. If you're a guy, same thing. Your wife, your sister, your daughter, anyone who you have a connection with that you can allow to have the hair placed in their hair and it presented nicely. Part two, just like I said, the first thing people ask after I tell them that I have hair extensions, they say it looks great. What do they say next? Well, can I have a card? Now, a part of your marketing kit, you got you received business cards from Perfect Hair Collection. It's a template. If you wanted to alter the template just slightly, fine, but make sure that you keep the logo, the seal logo, because you want to be constantly connected to the Perfect Hair Collection brand. As I mentioned when you were first listening to the informational call, it is not to your benefit for you to not use the Perfect Hair Collection name, as well as to move away from any branding that is associated to Perfect Hair. Because when you move away from it, then the whole point of we are stronger in numbers, it goes away. We are stronger in numbers. It's no different than Mary Kay, It Works. They wear their products proudly. They wear their t-shirts proudly. They pass out their cards proudly. When they set up their booth at, different women's conventions and things of that nature, they set up their branding proudly. And why? Because they understand that there's strength in numbers. So you want to get your business cards printed out with an email address and a phone number that you can be easily reached. Now, if you have a job during the day, which many of you do, or you have other commitments that do not allow you to answer your phone, make sure you have a voicemail that people can contact you. Don't make it so difficult. The more difficult you make it, the easier it is for your customer to go down the street to the beauty supply store or go to someone else who is available. So you want to make sure that if you're not available during certain times, that you leave your voicemail telling people the right time to contact you, and that you will contact them within a certain time frame, and make sure you do it. This is all about branding and marketing your business. And it may seem like very simple things, but I have to tell you, these simple things are many things that really make people not feel like you're being professional or not even thinking to take you seriously. So that's the reason why I strongly, strongly, strongly recommend that you do these first things first. Get someone to wear the hair extensions, get your business cards printed, get your brochure. You also had a brochure placed into your marketing kit. Have your brochure printed. You want to be locked and ready when you meet someone, when you're talking to potential customers, that they have information that they can contact you. Now, one of my big pet peeves is the email address, okay? You can't send people to an email to another business and think that people, again, will take your business of Perfect Hair Collection seriously. There are too many email client services that are free that you can easily get an email address that has Perfect Hair Collection in it. So, for example, you can go to Gmail. Gmail is free. You can go to Yahoo. You can go to iCloud. There's so many. So don't limit yourself and not make yourself put your best foot forward with branding your business. Now, another question that I get all the time is, what do I name myself? You know, what should I call? Should my name be associated to Perfect Hair Collection? I would say you can, but you don't have to. But what you always want to do is make sure that you are associating yourself to that you are a distributor and consultant of Perfect Hair Collection. You don't want to use your own colors. You don't want to create your own look and feel, because now you're deteriorating the brand essence of Perfect Hair Collection. Your brand name does not, you could definitely say, I'm just making this up, I'm, Brenda Luxury Hair Extensions, or Brenda's Luxury Hair Products. You could do something like that. Yes, that's simple, but you want to make sure that your email address, your voicemails, and all of the content and all of the marketing materials that you give people are a part of the Perfect Hair Collection brand. Other questions that are frequently, let's see here, building your client base. That's another big question. So, how do you build your client base? This is probably the most easy question and easiest process that you will ever go through when trying to sell a product. And this is why. If you're selling a difficult product like electronic, some sort of service like, cable and all of that, nothing is really different from one product to the next, right? It's just you having to now make a price change. With hair extensions, really women want high quality hair. So now you can really show them how they can get high quality hair at an affordable price. So look at, when you're looking at who's your client, look at the people that you talk to every single day that wear hair extensions. Make a list. So you make I want you to get Excel. If you don't have Excel already, get Excel, okay? It's a Microsoft software for anyone who's confused, Excel. And I want you to make, in your Excel spreadsheet, I want you to have the name, email address, phone number, and address, if all possible. But you definitely want the name, email address, and phone number, okay? Make a list of all the people you know, from your friends, your family, your neighbors, your church, people that you're in church with that you know wear hair extensions, any sorority members that may wear hair extensions. Write all their names down. Then go get all of their contact information, so that then you can send an email out announcing this big new business that you have just taken on. You are part of Perfect Hair Collection. Perfect Hair Collection CEO is partnered with Steve Harvey, and you are now a distributor consultant of high quality hair extensions and hair care products. And I'm super excited to announce this to all my friends and family, all my colleagues, people that know that I want to be an entrepreneur and I want your support. Do you know how many people that you're going to get to respond just like that, to just be like, oh, this is great, that's amazing. And guess what? Many people want to support you when they see that you're doing something and you show this level of excitement. So the first thing you want to do is contact the people that you know close to you that wear hair extensions. And what happens organically when they wear the hair extensions? Then other people are going to ask them. And then other people are going to ask them. And this is how you start to build your marketing campaigns. Because now you can say, well, if you refer someone to me, then I will give you $10 off on your next purchase. Or I will give you 10% off on your next purchase if you refer someone. Now, yeah, does that cut into your profit margin slightly? But does it matter? Because the person who comes to you will be paying at regular price, so then it offsets the 10% that you just gave them, or the $10 off. So don't count every dollar that way. You have to always make sure that you are looking at the bigger picture, and that is growing your client base. So that's one way that you can start building who your clients are. Another way, if you are a hairstylist, or if you know a lot of hairstylists, talk to them. Bring them samples. Let them touch and feel. Invest maybe buying 2 bundles for your hairstylist and let them put the hair into their head. So then guess what? They will recommend it to their clients. They will recommend it to, and then now you're building a relationship where now this hairstylist may say, you know what? If you can give me the hair for this price, I'll sell only your hair to my clients. You have to think like an entrepreneur. You cannot sit back and think that people are going to knock at your door and say, hey, I think I saw a truck that stopped by from UPS and it had hair extensions in that box. That's not how it works. You have to put yourself out there. But you don't have to be salesy, and you don't have to look disingenuous. You have to learn about your product. You have to be excited about your product, because the more excited you are about your product, the more excited other people will be. The more that you show and you become a walking billboard for your hair extensions, the more they will follow you. So that's just your in touch people that you can touch with your hands. Now let's talk a little bit about social media. Social media is something that a lot of people are, intimidated by if that is not something they do every single day. And I get it. I had to become comfortable with social media as well. But guess what? You have to have it. And it's very important, because this is the way people actually look for you to see how valid your business is. Okay? So, number 1, you have to get an Instagram. You have to get an Instagram account, okay? And I do recommend that you add Perfect Hair Collection or PHC to your name in some capacity. It will just help people to find you faster, okay? Number 2, you have to have a Facebook page, and even if it's your personal one, make sure that you have the ability for it to be private and public, so that when you're posting business related types of images or articles or anything like that, people are able to find you easier who are not your friends that you approve to be friends. Number 3, get a Twitter page. I know that all these things seem like, oh my goodness, I don't do all this. Why do I need it? Because this is the way people find you. And the reason why you need to put Perfect Hair Collection, Perfect Hair Collection, or PHC within the name is because people will look up our name more often than they will look up your name. And so you will bubble up in their search. And it helps everyone become more visible in search when you use the Perfect Hair Collection, or PHC. That brings me to hashtags. Now I know for some of my old school people, they're like, what is hashtags? Now I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna have to do a little bit of research. You're going to have to do a little bit of research. You will have to look up what hashtag means, and you may have to go on to a few of the websites that talk about how to use social media, and you may have to go onto YouTube to show you exactly how to set these things up. But guess what? That kind of comes along with the program of being an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs do research. Entrepreneurs understand that they can't sit back and let people keep moving past them while they just sitting there saying, oh, well, I don't know how to use social media. You have to learn, okay? But we will help you, but these are some of the tips. So you need your social media account set up. You want to put Perfect Hair Collection, or PHC in the name of your account. Secondly, when you're posting pictures, always hashtag Perfect Hair Collection, and PHC. It just helps for people to find you easier. Now, some other tricks and tips I will definitely say, make sure when you're selling your hair to your customers and clients, incentivize them to send you pictures. Like I said, give them $10 off to send you pictures, because then now you can post that on your Instagram, and now people, or your Facebook, or on your Twitter, and now people have samples and examples of what the hair looks like once it's installed, and that gives them more reason to contact you. Always make your contact information very visible. Always make your contact information easy. Don't put, another thing, do not make your accounts private. Why are you going to make your Instagram account private when you're trying to get customers to find you? That's not the way you run your business. Now, you can have your personal, because I have a personal Instagram and then I have a business Instagram. My personal Instagram is private because that is just for my friends and family. But my business Instagram is public. So that's the reason why I'm telling you, you have to think about these things when you are building out your business, because you want to be strategic and you want to make yourself very easily accessible to potential customers. Other questions. The next question was, why use Facebook or IG to promote your business? Well, I kind of touched on that already, so I will just leave that as we stand. You need these accounts in order for you to be more accessible to more customers beyond just your friends and family. You're trying to grow, and the only way you're going to grow is by you being a part of the social community. I'm sorry, guys, you have to do it. And if you really get comfortable, do videos. Videos are amazing. People love videos. So if you're a hairstylist, for example, she does your hair, you can show a before. Have them do a little video of you before and then a video after. If you have a client that's going to a stylist near you that you know about, go so that you can take video of it. All these things are things that you can post in your social channel and that will get other people excited about your business and wanting to buy product from you. So these are some of my quick marketing tips. And I hope that you see these tips as being valuable. Number one, like I said, you want to be your own walking billboard. You want to make sure that you have marketing material on you at all times. You need to have a you have to have a social media channels. You have to have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You need to make sure that you're using PHC and Perfect Hair and Perfect Hair Collection as a part of the name. It doesn't have to be all three, just use one of them. And always, always hashtag when you post with those three names. It will help you, it will get you on the right track. And I hope that this was a valuable training that will get you started on the path to success.